Hi, happy Monday, YouTube. All right, so I'm back again. This is my third video. Beaming Light, welcome. Beaming Light stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful, loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. All right. I hope you guys are all being beaming lights on this beautiful Monday morning, wherever you're at. Where I'm at, the sun is shining, the weather is warm, and I'm not gonna complain. I'm very grateful. This is another day that the Lord has made. Just excited about the day. I don't know, like I've been having a lot of tech issues with work and stuff, but it is not going to break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. So let's get into it. Break my soul. Oh, you guys. Now, I love Queen Bee, and unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go to this Renaissance tour. I'm sure she did amazing. I saw some of the videos on YouTube, and I was like, looks like an amazing event, a movie almost. But Break My Soul, the words of that song, it can resonate with work, family, friends, neighbors, acquaintances, colleagues, whoever. Don't let them, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. But there are some instances where breaking soul ties are important. Let's get into it. Yes, quiet as it's kept. you know, um, so breaking soul ties. I had a conversation with my dad, and he told me that you want to be very careful to not burn bridges with people, right? And I'm like in my mid to late 30s, and we'll keep that right there. And I've experienced a lot throughout life, and experience is our greatest teacher. We learn a lot of lessons through our failures, our disappointments, even as well as our highs, our achievements, right? But when he told me that, it's that message stayed with me for a while, and I thought about it for a few days. And my response to that, if the bridge is full of snakes, burn it to the ground. Because you have to be able to break those soul ties with the snakes, the enemy. We all know the enemy is out here to kill, steal, and destroy, however means necessary, right? So the only way that you may break free from the enemy is to burn that bridge, is to not let them break your soul. And it allows you to break your soul ties. Let me write that down. You won't break my soul, but I'll break soul ties. I'm going to put a lot of exclamations, and I'm going to underline that because I feel like this is very important. You won't break my soul, but I'll break soul ties. Like I said, you can have soul ties with anyone. Some people get set or stuck on having soul ties based on a physical or intimate relationship, right? But that's not necessary. That's not necessarily true. You can have soul ties. You have soul ties and bonds with your family, with your friends, your friends that you created as family, your family, I would like to use that term. You have soul ties with people that you work with because you guys are connected on some level. However, you have to be very careful that those soul ties are pure and not from the enemy. They're not connected through trauma or pain or past hurt. You want it to be a situation or a connection where you're connected in a happy, healthy space, where you're excited, where it's pure, it's innocent. I'm not going to say childlike, but kind of, in a sense, very playful in nature, that forges a bond. If we were to go back to when we were kids, our lives looked so different. We had no worry in the world. And now it seems like we have all the worries. We have responsibilities, you have to pay bills, keep up a car, drop the kids off at daycare, pick them up, help them with homework. whatever it is, people have a lot to do, a lot of responsibilities on a day-to-day basis. So why create more stress for yourself by being connected to people who, at the end of the day, don't have your best interest, right? Break those soul ties, move forward, let it go. And I think too, I'm going to say in the Black community, because I can just speak to what I've seen in our community. When, how can I say it? I want to say this without offending people or like a lot of the elders in the community, because a lot of the elders pass down toxic information and don't realize it, right? Like, just because, this is going to sound terrible, but just because someone is your dad or someone is your mom doesn't mean that they have your best interest. Let me say that again. Just because someone is your dad, your mom, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your best friend from a kid, your new friend from work, whatever it is, whatever bond that you created, that doesn't mean that that person has your best interest. Like they say, smile on your face. All the time they want to take your place, those backstabbers, right? So we have to be very, very discerning. We have to take things at a slow pace. Now, I'm not saying that, you should just continue to have a wall up and never speak to anybody, cut off all your family members. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if your family members continue to bring you toxic situations or put you in toxic situations, or you always have to bail your family members out of their own drama, their own doing, their own web, at some point, you got to step back and let them figure it out. You have to let them figure it out. And it's not you being mean or bitter or upset. No, you've let that burden go, but it's also where you are free to focus on your inner healing, yourself, right? I don't think that anyone should stay in any kind of relationship that continues and persists to be toxic. And a lot of people, especially when it comes to the enemy doesn't realize that you reap what you sow, and people continue to sow bad seeds. And I've had so many elders in my family, even parent, that will use the Bible against me, right? Honor thy mother and thy father. Okay, yeah, cool, but how does that look from an adult standpoint, right? I can honor you, but still be respectful to myself. I can honor you and respect you, but that doesn't mean that I have to allow you to come in and mess with my mental and take me out of a healthy mental peace. When someone is continuously and destructively causing you mental disturbance, and that your peace is not given, or they don't respect your peace, or they don't respect your boundaries, that's toxic. And it's time to break those soul ties, right? Deal with people at an arm's length on a need basis. Like, honestly, I'll share this with you. I have a couple of family members on block right now. And it's not to say that I don't love them. No, I love you. I love you all. I really, really do. But I realize that my train of thought and your train of thought, we don't align. We're not equally yoked in the spiritual realm. Not anymore. And, and for a long time, I thought it was me. And people and maybe it is me. Maybe it is just me, and I am just on a whole nother level and playing field right now that we don't see eye to eye, and that's okay, because everybody has their own spiritual journey and their own spiritual growth. Now, if you need me, will I be there for you? Of course. Of course. If push comes to shove and you really need me, I'm going to do my best to be there. But what I will not allow anyone else to do is to disrupt or destroy the peace that I have created for myself. That was a mouthful today, guys. But please, don't let these people break your soul. And if you need to, break the soul ties. It's okay. Break them in a healthy, loving, respectful way by putting boundaries, by sticking to those boundaries by letting them know, hey, I love you, I care about you, I'm here if you really need me, but I can't do that. And I'm gonna have to take some time apart, or I gotta focus on myself right now. That is fine. Don't let people make you feel like you doing what's good for you is going to destroy your relationship with them, because at the end of the day, that's not them respecting your peace. And everyone should be at a peaceful and loving state. All right, you guys. Well, that is my time. That's my message for today. Sunny vibes. If you haven't, pay it forward today. I hope that you continue to spread love, light, and positivity throughout your day, and be a beaming light. We only have one life and we only have one world. So let's spread one love. Thanks, guys.